How do you know if you have a rare 2017 $100 bill? In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to make sure you're not missing any rare $100 bill from 2017 worth potentially thousands of dollars. Welcome back to Old Money Prices. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about rare coins and paper money, start now by subscribing and clicking that bell so you don't miss anything. Let's jump right into the video. Up first, we have a 2017 $100 bill graded by PMG, a 65 EPQ. This is also a radar serial number. Collectors really enjoy collecting serial numbers that are rare, just like this one. To get a note graded like this, it's going to cost you about $20, but depending on a few factors I go over in this video are going to dictate how much your $100 bill is going to be worth. And this $100 bill from 2017 sold for $169. Here we have another bill. This one was graded by PMG, a 67 EPQ. Now remember, the highest grade we can get in grading is 70, so this is only a few points away from that perfect grade. The biggest thing here, the reason why this note sold for a lot of money, is because of the serial number again. And this isn't even really considered that much of a fancy serial number, but some collectors really do like the 8 digit, especially in the Asian culture. 8 is considered a lucky number, and that's why this $100 bill sold for $384. So if you come across a $100 bill and it has a lot of 8s in the serial number, it may be worth getting appraised and selling. Here's another one that is a radar serial number. So a radar serial number, if you look at the start and the back of the serial number, you can see that it is a radar. It starts with 3588, and it does the same on the opposite side. I would say that in combination with the fact that this is only 1 point away from the 70 grade made this note sell for $432. And the way you get the 70 grade is essentially the centering of the bill. If you look at the margins all around, they have to be perfectly centered and there has to be no folds on the bill. So if you have one of these notes, make sure that you keep it in really good condition. Do not fold it, because one fold on the bill can dramatically decrease the value. Here's another 2017 $100 bill, and this one graded as a PMG 66, another radar serial number, and this $100 bill sold for $600. The cool thing about this is that if you have, say, $1,000 or even $100 and you go to the bank, you can literally go to your local bank and ask for, say, 10 $100 bills that are brand new, they're uncirculated, and you can go through the serial numbers to see if you have any rare ones, and then you can just go right back to them and hand it back, and you lose no money doing this. And this is how some of these people find these really rare notes. And this $100 bill sold for $600. Here we have another 2017 $100 bill, and this is called a repeater serial number. So if you look at the serial number there, we have 8989 repeated. All different types of serial numbers that can be really rare. This one also graded 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70, and this note sold for $900. Now imagine just going to the bank and getting some cash back and having that $100 bill being 9 times more valuable than what its face value is. So this $100 bill turned into $900. This is when we start getting into the very valuable notes here. So this is an almost solid number 8 serial number. As I was saying before, the 8 serial number is really popular. People love collecting the 8 serial number, and this was only graded as a 66, which is still a good grade, but there's still a lot of room for improvement on that grade there. So if you have a lot of 8s in your serial number, just like this $100 bill, this $100 bill sold for $1,800. That's right, $100 turned into $1,800. Up next, we have a binary radar rotator. So that's a mouthful right there, but that's what type of fancy serial number this is. So essentially, let me go over this serial number here. So this is considered a binary. Anytime you have only 1s and 0s in the serial number, that's when they call it a binary. Also, if you were to go from front to back to this serial number, it's like a mirror. It'll start with 1 and then go all 0s and then 1 at the end. So essentially, PMG is designating this as 3 fancy serial numbers in 1 serial number, which is crazy. And it was also graded as a PMG 67 EPQ. I would say if you have something like this, it is almost always worth getting graded. If you have any questions about how to get your notes graded, I'm going to be doing more videos in the future, but also leave a comment below and let me know if that's something you want to see, because this $100 bill sold for $2,640. Up next, we have a 2017 $100 bill graded as a PMG 67 EPQ with a solid number 2 serial number. So the probability of having a solid serial number is very rare, but it is possible to come across. You can see that every single serial number in this bill is a 2. And because it graded so highly and it has a rare serial number of solid number 2s, this note sold for $3,840. Here we have a 2017 $100 bill that has a solid number 8 serial number. Now you could have a serial number like I showed before that has a lot of 8s and still bring thousands of dollars, but because this is a solid serial number 8 $100 bill, this note brought a lot of money. And even if you have a serial number 8 bill, that's if you have a bunch of zeros in front and then an 8 at the back, that note can bring a ton of money too. But this solid number 8 serial number $100 bill sold for $7,200. So make sure if you have a $100 bill and it has some of the serial numbers I went over in this video, make sure you get it appraised properly. Do not get scammed, do not get ripped off, get multiple appraisals. I'm here to help if you need it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video.